What's good, everybody? Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of your favorite show on BCU Campus TV. What you think? It's your boy WM&G, Chesmon, and as you can see, I got a couple guests with me. First of all, let me introduce my homeboy. He got his own show on BCU Campus TV. This is my dog, Felix. He got 7 toes. What's your show about, man?
My show is Sports Corner. We come on Wednesdays, earlier than you guys, but we just talk about local and national sports.
Local and national sports.
Yes.
And all the sports at Bethune-Cookman University. Now, got my dog Tralann here. You saw last week. She sell hair, babysit. I ain't gonna tell you what else she do out of the house, but talk to the people, man. What's going on?
Hi everyone, I'm Tralann here. Follow me on Instagram at I am Tralann and be on the lookout.
You got an Instagram you want them to follow you on?
Oh, my Instagram is _ratchet_king.
So you the Ratchet King?
Yes.
Y'all can follow me at WM&G Chesmon. We talking about, we're going to get started with our headlines for this week. I know you guys want to know what's going on. The most important and the biggest, I can't say the most important because it ain't really important, but the biggest news to hit black folks, Mimi got a sex tape. I mean, how do you guys feel about Mimi and her latest
endeavors?
Movie venture? I mean, how do you?
I think that is crazy. As far as like it's promo for the show, that's most definitely. But I just think it's just weird and wrong because she's like 45. So,
Tralann, how you feel about it?
Personally, for her to be a mother, you know, I can only imagine how her child is going to grow up going to school and people saying, you know, I seen your mother in a sex tape or your mother did this, your mother did that. So, you know, that's something you don't want to grow up living with.
Well, okay. I do understand both you guys' standpoint, but first of all, let me say this. Mimi is bad, and she can get it. Mimi, if you want to do a round 2, I'm down. Oh my gosh. Second thing, I understand, you know, having children, I probably wouldn't have did no film while I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them growing. But then again, think about the time we live in. It's like as soon as something happens, you forget about what happened before. So by the time her kids are gonna be old enough, or how many kids she got?
1.
She got 1 kid. It's a girl?
Yeah.
Girls don't watch porn anyways.
But
if she did, I'm saying when she get older, she ain't gonna know nothing about it. That's gonna be old news. Matter of fact, Jasmine probably got one coming out next week anyways. That's what we're gonna be talking about.
One upper?
Of course, she gonna come out with her and Stevie J probably gonna, man, okay. Jocelyn can get it too now, but that's another topic. Now, going from Atlanta to DC, my president, you know, he's real cool, he's hip, my president is a baller, and he's been known to take a few selfies for his Instagram followers and whatnot, but I don't know how do you guys feel about him taking a selfie at Nelson Mandela's funeral?
You're supposed to be listening to the preacher first of all.
Right.
So, I mean.
Well, I mean, it's still a big event. People want to see you. You're there, so I don't see the problem as to why you want to just take a quick picture. People take pictures at funerals all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, can we pull up the picture? Let's pull up the picture, guys. Look at this. He's taking a picture at Nelson Mandela's funeral. First of all, Nelson Mandela is a great South African leader, and Obeezy, you taking selfies with.
They turned up.
The other side, you know what I'm saying? And then look at Michelle's face. She's not amused by this picture.
Not amused.
Are you really taking a selfie right now? Are you really? You know when they got home, it was
on.
now Barack. Don't you never let me catch you taking another selfie with a white girl. But that's neither here nor there. My president, Obeezy, send me some tickets. I want to come to DC. I want to hop in a picture. I want to get my Instagram followers up. What you think? Now, we're going to go on to we're going from D.C. to Chicago. Apparently, there was some rapper, he's pretty popular, I guess, named Young QC. I don't know whether he was hurting for money or what the deal was. As you can see, that's him on the left. Might be the right of your screen. But he had the one with the long dreads. He hired his two friends, as you see, the girl and the guy, to murder his mama.
Devastating.
Like what? I mean, I think the story was that he did it because he was trying to collect some money, life insurance or something like
Right,
that.
her life insurance policy.
But why? Like, that's your mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't any, what'd you say, he was the only kid?
The only child, got anything he wanted. You know, I guess he was just trying to start up his rap career, maybe. But, you know, that's still not an excuse to go murder your mother.
Go about it.
Now, sir, what, you don't get cred in the rap game when you hire somebody to kill your own mama.
No cred, no cred.
Now, I mean, I can understand if, you know, she... Actually, no, there's no
reason to kill your
There's
mom.
no... I mean, did she
That's
send you to
not
bed
okay.
without your dinner? I don't know. It's just not okay. But I don't know if he got arrested yet. But speaking of arrest, there was this black dude. He, I think he got in trouble a long time ago, like 13 years ago. He stole from Burger King. He got arrested. He got processed. He went, instead of going to jail, he paid bail. And he was just waiting on a date from the court so he could go to prison. Apparently, the court system completely forgot about this man, and he's been living 13 years outside of prison, you know, just having a regular life. He met a woman, he married her. They ended up having 4 beautiful children. He has a well-paying job now. But when the court in Missouri, I guess, found out that they forgot or noticed that they forgot to bring him in, they went and arrested him. 13 years later. After, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel if you know what I'm saying?
First of all, the court system isn't doing their job if they're forgetting about other people's cases. Like, you work in a courthouse. Right. What are you hired for if you're not going to do your job?
And why would y'all take him from his kids like that?
He should be free.
My
Leave the
thing-
man alone.
You just got to throw it out. I mean, it's been 13 years. He's obviously changed his
Right.
life around. He's not stealing. He's providing for his family. And for you to just come and take him away, basically pick him out of the family, it's kind of wrong.
Right, just uprooted him from his life. Hey, I know what you did 13 years ago. You're going to jail. But those are our headlines. After our quick commercial break, I have a special guest. We're going to continue with some of those men and women questions that we had last week. Stay tuned for this. What you think?
What you think?
What y'all think?
What you think?
What do you think?
What you think?
What do you think?
What you think?
Got your little good book there? Watch What You Think every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Hello and welcome back to What You Think. It's your boy, WM&G is Chesmon. I'm here with these two.
Felix Reyes Jr.
Tralann Sanders.
I guess they have to tell you their whole name every time they see you. And welcome back to What You Think. Now, like I told you before the break, we are continuing some of the questions that we had from last week, from females to males and males to females. As you can see, I got some help with me this week for the male point of view, but I didn't think it'd be right to just leave Tralann by herself on the female front. So everybody, give a warm What You Think welcome to my dog. She's gonna be featured in the newest Mimi tape, Adrienne Gilliard.
Hi. That is not true. Don't listen, okay? Jesus. Now, go on with your question, sir.
She got attitude now.
Well, thank you for coming on the show, Miss Gilliard.
No problem.
Now, before we get started, do you actually have a question for fellas that you want to get off your chest?
Let's stick to me answering the questions.
Okay. Well, let's get into these questions then for the females, my brother. The first question we have, this comes from Ernest, and he says, why do women act bipolar?
Well, honestly, the reason why women act bipolar is because we have periods. Let's be honest. that time of the month, we could be at a high. The rest of the month, we're at a low. In between, we just whatever. There you go. Next question.
You're happy when you're happy, and you're unhappy when you're unhappy. But sometimes you're happy when you're unhappy. Works for me. Tralann, what about you? How do you feel?
Well, speaking for myself, if you do something that just irks me, then that's when we're gonna have a problem. I don't just.
What are some things that irk you?
I'm agreeing with Adrienne more than anything. Some of the things that irk me, I hate when people tap on you like this. I hate that. That is a pet peeve for me. If you do that, it's
That was
a problem.
really annoying.
Because then I'm going to go like, get your hands off me. Something like that. But you know, just respect my personal space. That's what it's really about.
Mm-hmm. So, Felix, how do you feel about these bipolar females these days?
You just can't deal with them too much. As far as you don't ever want to have to walk on eggshells on what you say or what you do.
I think that women aren't crazy from the beginning.
Right.
A guy will make them crazy. If a chick is bipolar, it's because whoever called them bipolar probably made them bipolar. That's just my opinion. Now, I'll let my lovely female cohort ask the next question for the guys.
You're real funny for that one. So the next question, guys, is why do guys act like females? By BB Queen, I'm sorry.
Females.
I think what they were trying to say was, why do guys act like females?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
They're probably just too in tone with their emotional side. They just don't know how to deal with certain things, so they just start whining and crying, and they just don't know how to deal with things.
I do. I understand. I think we talked about this last week. But I think it just has to deal with guys and their upbringing. If you're used to being around a lot of females, you can't help but do what you see, and that's just because there aren't enough, I guess, male role models out there. Hey, Gilly, how you feel about these fellas acting like females?
Well, I mean, everybody has female tendencies, but when a man has more than the usual, I think that it becomes a problem, and then it shows, and then that's not good because it makes them more flamboyant, or people think they're gay or happy or whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, being feminine is nothing wrong with it. It's just to a certain degree that you're not going to have children because you like men. But hey, that's just my opinion. That's what I think. That's what I think.
How do you feel about guys getting in their feelings?
Everybody gets in their feelings. That's what they're there for. So, I mean, if you didn't have feelings, you wouldn't get in them. But since you do, you're going to get in them. That is stupid to ask, whoever asked that. So.
Actually, I have your name by this question.
No, I didn't ask that. Sorry. You must have put it by the wrong question because I didn't ask that.
That does say Adrienne.
Well, even if it has my name
That
right
really
there,
does say
I didn't ask that. That must be a typo or a righto or whatever.
Well, Adrienne, we thank you for coming on the show.
Put the camera back on me. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Adrienne. Tralann, now let me ask you a question while I got you here. Why do some women prefer the bad guys?
I would say some women prefer bad guys. Speaking for myself, some guys have an image that just turns a female on with his looks, by the way he dressed. He doesn't have to sag his pants. I personally, as far as bad guys, what do you consider a bad guy? Because, see...
Well, this is what I consider a bad guy. And I think Felix can, you got my back on this one. A bad guy, I think we're talking about any guy that when we say good guys finish last, we're talking about every other guy that doesn't finish last. We're talking about those guys that finish first, the guys that have the girls and the girls are complaining about, talking, oh my gosh, he doesn't spend time with me, he doesn't want me, he doesn't da-da-da-da. Okay, well, I'm here. Oh, but you're like a brother to me. What up with that? That's what I mean. Like, we talking about, you don't choose the good guys. Those
All
are
the
your,
guys in your friend zone.
right. What up with that?
Well, I have some bad guys that are in the friend zone, while you have the good guys who are potentials. I like bad and good guys, if that makes sense. Because I'm open to date or talk to guys from, doesn't matter if you're light skin, dark skin, if you're this, if you're that, you know, so.
Well, we all have our preferences.
Right, but I wouldn't say that females are more into bad guys, because
You wouldn't?
not every guy is bad.
No, we're not.
Um,
And we don't all cheat on you.
That's very true.
Felix is
bad
a cheater.
guys don't
I'm not.
cheat. Bad guys don't always cheat.
What makes him a bad guy then?
He could be doing some things that are illegal, possibly.
I like the way you say illegal. Say it again.
Illegal.
But real quick, Tralann, before you continue, I got you some more female backup. I got another special guest, and who we got in here? Who that? Who you?
Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Oh, okay, Jasmine Mose. What's up, Jasmine Mose? How you doing today? Jazz, I was told by my producers that you have a question for the fellas.
Yes, I want to know, why do guys always lie about the dumbest things? Please answer that, Jasmine.
Well, guys lie about the dumbest thing. Actually, you know what? I think I'll let Felix handle this one first, and then I'll let you know why guys lie.
I think guys lie because sometimes if we give you the answer, the real answer, you might not even believe it. So, what you think?
I think that, and I mean, I need to be specific. Now, are you asking why men lie or why men lie on dumb stuff? Because there's a reason for both.
In general.
You mean you want to know why men lie in general?
Yes.
Men lie in general because, like he said, we're trying to protect feelings. You may not be able to handle the truth, and I don't know. Maybe you guys have been in this situation, but have you ever been in a situation where somebody says, "I just want you to be honest with me. I want you to tell me exactly what's on your mind. Tell me what's on your heart. Just talk to me," and then you tell them exactly what you're thinking, and they take it completely the way that you thought that they were taking it, would have taken it, and that's why men lie. It's like, I don't want I don't want you to get mad at me for talking to this other girl on the side, so I'm going to tell you that you're the only one.
No, but be real. At the end of the day, you need to be real. I don't care what nobody say.
But I mean, how do you feel if have you ever broken up with somebody?
No, I have not.
Okay, how do you tell that person that you want to break, if you're with somebody, how do you say, hey, I want to break up?
I can't do that because I can't do that.
Exactly. You'll lie or push it off until they say something.
You won't necessarily lie. You just, for example, when I had a relationship in my 12th grade year of high school, we weren't clicking by the end of the school year. So, you know, I don't know, our feelings were mutual towards one another. Like, we wasn't really messing with each other.
So
like
y'all
that.
both just said deuces.
No, basically, he had an attitude the whole time. Like, it was during Christmas time. I said, you know, Merry Christmas. I texted him, Merry Christmas. He gonna say, uh-huh. Okay,
Whatever,
cool.
fam.
So Moms was like, don't text him, don't call him, don't do nothing else. So a couple days after that, he called me. He was like, so what we gonna do, work this out? I said, I guess not. So that was the end of it.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, and Felix, Jasmine, you can answer this too. Have you guys ever saw somebody get in their feelings on Instagram? I guess they broken up with whoever they were with, and then you decided to go start liking a few of their pictures?
Of
No.
course, I'm gonna be petty.
But
Petty.
Jazz, I hope I answered your question, but I do have a question for you.
Okay.
So, and this question comes from my homeboy. He just pledged. I'm not gonna say which Greek he pledged because I don't know if they need this on their name. But the question is, why do girls play the good girl role, but be popping it? I'm not gonna finish the rest of the question. You know what he meant.
Honestly, I cannot speak for everybody. I don't know. That's their personal life. What they do is what they do. I mean, hey.
So, Jazz, are you a good girl?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, I am a good girl.
Now, I noticed that you hesitated. Now, is it because we told you that we have footage of you at Access on the pole?
That's a lie.
I mean, you're next to a pole right now.
Anyways, I ain't worried about that.
No? Okay. So we're not going to talk about your 2-for-1 Tuesdays, are we?
Ooh, you funny. You funny, Chesmon, but that's okay.
But we have more with Jasmine, Tralann, my dog, Felix. Flex on the devil. What you think?
Show me.
How much time we got left in the show? Welcome back to another exciting episode of What You Think. It's your boy, Joyce Chesmon. Flex with the devil.
Tralann here.
And I think Jazz is still rocking with us. What up, Jazz? I guess Jasmine, I don't know what Jasmine got going on. I think she's having a little too much fun on the pole right now. But while I have this time, I'm gonna hop into some of these videos. Now, we were talking about how to handle certain situations earlier. You know, when you a fella and you know you got your main and you got your side, or you with your side and your main walk up, and you don't really know how to handle that. I'm gonna let my homeboy Ricky show you how it's done. Well, apparently we're having a little technical difficulty, but I'm gonna let you know what happened next. He was dancing with her. Some other little girl walked up, and he really showed her, hey, know your role and shut your mouth, jabroni. All right, now we got the next video. We're gonna shout out to the Big People Nation. I don't know if we have that video anymore, but instead, what we will do is I'm going to talk to my guest here. Now, Flex, I know you got your own show, but how was your experience being on What You Think?
I like it. It was a lot of fun. If y'all can see what goes on before the show and in the preparation of the show, it's amazing. It's funny. You guys have a great time.
I appreciate it, man. And what time does your show air on Channel 2?
Noon, 12 o'clock Wednesdays.
Noon, 12 o'clock on Wednesdays. Now, Tralann, how was your experience on What You Think again?
My experience on this show has been great.
And then he started dancing again. Hold on.
This is a solo now.
He said, wait a minute. Know your role. Shut your mouth. This is my dance. Now, since we're talking about dancing, we're going to dance on out of here. But before we do, I'm going to let my dog, Big, ain't no way else to describe, Big Sexy, take us away. What you think?